What is up, car addicts? In this video, I'll be taking a look at the 2014 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution X, but this is the Red Fury edition. In the last video, we customized the regular one over there, and I tried to kind of re-customize it to look as close as possible to the Red Fury edition so we can kind of compare. So what is the Red Fury edition? It's basically the standard Evo, but with all the max upgrades already on it, kinda. And then some carbon fiber, some red accents, and some little extra things I'm going to be pointing out here in the video. So how do you get this car? The only way to have gotten it was getting platinum in the live summits that already is finished. So if you didn't get it, from what I've been told, you can't get this car ever again, but that was the only way to get it because it was exclusive to that. So the live summit, you would have had to complete all these events here that I'm showing on screen, and complete them as to your best of your ability, and compete with other people that are also doing those events as well. And you get points, and then the top 3,000 people got this car. And the ones that didn't, unfortunately, did not get the car. I was really close. I was like only 900 away from not getting it. So towards the end, a lot of people kept going back and trying to get more points. So it was getting really close towards the end, but I got kind of lucky. But to be honest, guys, this car really isn't anything that special. Right here you can see this hood right here is almost identical. The only difference is here on this one is the intake kind of sticking out of the hood there. Some of you may like it, some of you may not. Some other exclusives, the red headlights that actually are red when you turn them on. The red Mitsubishi logo, and obviously the red accents. And then if you guys can see the intercooler there, it's got like this red accents there on the pipes, and on the standard one they're blue. I mean, it's just little things here and there. It's not anything to go crazy about. What I really did like though was that this one comes with the stock version of these wheels, but in carbon fiber, which I thought was really cool. And then it's got the red wheel bolts and then the red line wrapped around it, which I think is really cool. Other than that, I mean, this one offers a wide body kit as well, but this one's got the rivets, kind of like Liberty Walk kit. You know, you can kind of see how it's bolted on. I kind of prefer the smooth look, to be honest, but I mean, to each their own. And if we walk around to the back here, I'm going to look at this one first. You guys can kind of like focus on the exhaust pipes and the spoiler as well. And then if we walk over to this one, you can see the difference. This one has the exhaust pipes pointing down. Obviously the red Mitsubishi logo, the different spoiler, and then right above the diffuser, instead of reflectors, they put little vents there. There's little things here and there. I mean, it's not anything to go crazy about. And it gets even worse when I press customize, because notice how I said review. This is not a customization video. This is just a review of the car, because there's no visual customization for this car. Very sad. You can't even change the color of the damn thing, but there's a way around that. If you go to liveries, got a top 100 here. People have already created liveries. You can even make your own if you want. And using these liveries, you can change the color. So you can find one you like, or just make one yourself. Look, here's somebody made this one all white. So if you like white, make it white. Whatever you want. People are already making liveries, so you can kind of go around and find what you want. I personally like this one a lot. I see it kind of like platinum. I think it looks really cool. So that's the one I'm going to put on there. Other than that, there really is nothing else. I'm just going to compare here the stats. So these are the stock stats here. Perf Level 128, the same as the other car. But as many of you may know, the stats are kind of messed up sometimes. So for example, pay attention to the top speed and the power. If I just put a brake upgrade, which has nothing to do with top speed and power, watch how it changes. Top speed went down 2 miles an hour, and the power changed as well. So it's always best to check with the brake upgrade or suspension upgrade or something like that, so you can see what the actual stats are. So on screen you can see both of them being compared, the regular Evo and then this one with only the brake upgrade. Okay, now we're going to go back to stock here. And now let's take it for a drive. And what we're going to do is we're going to see how it sounds and all that. It does sound different. You guys are going to enjoy that. And we're going to do a stock top speed run. Then we're going to max it out with all the performance upgrades and do another top speed run to see how fast it can go. So let's go ahead and go outside here. See how it sounds. Let me pull over to the side here. A lot of people driving out of this house. Alrighty. So immediately you can hear the crackles and pops. This thing is insane. Mainly the crackles, because most of the cars already have pops in the game. But this thing crackles so much. Listen to that. When we drive it, you're going to hear it even more. So the sound is pretty much identical to the Evo. The only thing I did to this one was add in those crackles when you let off the gas. You know, let it off the gas there. Look at that. Sounds so good. I mean, if you're super obsessed with the Evo, I mean, I guess you'll like this a lot. But if you like the clean look, you can't have this exhaust note with the clean look. So, you know, you kind of have to like sacrifice one thing for the other. It's really what you like. Everybody has their preference. I think altogether, with the way it looks, I don't think it looks too bad. I mean, it looks okay. But all in all, I mean, overall, I'd give it like a solid like 6 out of 10, I'd say. Okay. So I'm gonna do a stock top speed run here. I'm gonna use nitrous at the very end like I always do in all my runs. So here we go. There you go, 166, backing down slowly but surely. 160. Yeah. One thing I will say though, if you compare the stats, if you saw the stats of these two cars, the regular Evo and this one actually handles a little better. So I'm not sure if they kind of incorporated the downforce, I guess. Not that much downforce, that's just ridiculous. But I think they gave it a little more downforce than the regular Evo. So this one does handle a little bit better. Alright, let's go ahead and max it out and see the difference. Alright, so as you can see there, Perf Level 280 out of 280, top speed up to 226, power 650, 0 to 60 2.4, not bad, quarter mile 9.3. Now here on screen I'll throw up the stats of the regular Evo so you guys can kind of compare. And you can see that the Red Fury Edition is a little better in 0 to 60, quarter mile, lateral G of course, and braking distance as well. So that's kind of surprising. So they didn't really reduce the straight line speed, they just kind of turned up everything a notch. So that's kind of interesting there. Alright, let's see how it does. .241 and slowly back down. Not bad, and this thing handles surprisingly well. I mean, for a sedan, it is very impressive for what it is. Those crackles, oh my god, that's like the biggest selling point of this car. Even though you can't really buy it, so I don't know why I'm saying selling point, but the best thing about this car. And look at that, you can mess around with it, drift it around. It's very kind of loose, it's playful. And when you go to the pro settings, I mean, you can really make this thing stick. Definitely an interesting car. Kind of sad there was no visual customization. I really wish that you were able to change some of the stuff, you know. Maybe you not like this front splitter. You might not like, maybe you like the arches without the bolts. I mean, just little things, you know, here and there. But I guess it is what it is. They wanted to be a special, unique car with parts that the other one can't really have. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.